according to Max, Book 12, El Yunque, Amy Wang.
Max and his mom, Amy, were visiting El Yunque National Forest when their tour guide announced, "Welcome to El Yunque Rainforest, the only rainforest in the United States." Everyone on the tour nodded, but Max's brain didn't.
Wait, what about Hawaii? Kauai gets over 400 inches of rain a year. How is that not a rainforest?
It is, just not in the national forest system.
Max dug deeper and found something even stranger.
Huh. Alaska has one of the biggest rainforests in the world.
Temperate rainforest.
Max's curiosity kicked into overdrive.
If Hawaii is a rainforest, then what makes it different from Puerto Rico?
Great question. Same rainfall, same lush plants, but the government classifies them differently. The science stays the same.
Köppen climate system. Scientists compare rainforests by climate codes. It's like Earth's filing system. Amy leaned closer to Max's tablet as he zoomed out on a global map full of bright colors. Scientists don't label rainforests by guesswork. They use a global system called the Köppen climate classification.
So AF means a tropical rainforest, hot and rainy all year, and AM is a tropical monsoon, rainy but with a short dry season. And, whoa, CFB and CFC are temperate rainforests, even cold ones?
Exactly. Each rainforest type has its own code, depending on temperature and rainfall patterns.
Suddenly, the world made more sense. Rainforests come in different kinds, and the letters were like a climate alphabet. Net primary productivity, NPP. Rainforests differ in how much sunlight they turn into living energy. The sunlight broke through the canopy in glowing beams. All rainforests turn sunlight into living energy, energy that feeds every plant, animal, and fungus. But the amount they produce varies.
Tropical rainforests are like engines. They turn sunlight into energy faster than any land ecosystem. So more energy means more plants.
Exactly. Temperate rainforests have big trees, but they run on a slower, cooler energy cycle.
Moisture engines. Earth's engines move water through the sky and build the world's rainforests. Later, they stopped at a clearing where clouds drifted through mountain peaks.
At the equator, hot air rises every day. That's the Hadley cell. It carries moisture high into the atmosphere, making thunderstorms and constant rain. And mountains, like the ones here in Puerto Rico and in Hawaii, push moist air upward. The air cools, squeezes into rain, and waters the forest. And ocean currents drive moisture across entire oceans.
So different engines, but the same result, tons of rain.
Biodiversity gradient. Not all rainforests are the same. The closer you get to the equator, the more species explode in number. As they walked deeper into El Yunque, Max noticed how alive everything felt.
That's called a biodiversity gradient. Tropical rainforests near the equator are the world champions. Temperate ones, farther north or south, still teem with life, just not as explosively. Warmth, sunlight, and stability make a perfect recipe.
So a rainforest in Alaska is still a rainforest, just not as busy as one in Puerto Rico or Hawaii.
Vertical layers. Rainforests don't just spread across the earth. They rise upward. Each layer is its own habitat, with its own climate and species.
In tropical rainforests, you get four main layers: the emergent layer at the very top, with mushroom-crowned trees up to 200 feet, the canopy just below it, home to most rainforest life, the understory, which receives very little sunlight, and the dark forest floor, where decomposition quietly feeds the system.
And temperate rainforests?
They have layers too, just different types and fewer of them.
Suddenly, Max could see the rainforest like a stack of hidden ecosystems. Soil and nutrients. Why rainforests survive on poor dirt.
Hey, this soil doesn't look super rich.
Tropical rainforest soil is surprisingly low in nutrients because heavy rain washes minerals away. But the forest stays alive because nutrients cycle quickly. Leaves fall, decay fast, and feed new life.
So the forest is constantly recycling itself?
Exactly. It's a living loop.
Carbon storage. Rainforests don't just make life, they help regulate the entire planet.
Tropical rainforests breathe in massive amounts of carbon dioxide. Temperate rainforests store huge amounts of carbon in their wood and soil.
So different forests help the planet in different ways?
Right, and Earth needs all of them.
Comparing U.S. rainforests.
The United States has several kinds of rainforests, just not all in the same place. Puerto Rico, tropical rainforest. Hawaii, tropical monsoon plus cloud rainforest. Pacific Northwest Alaska, temperate rainforest.
So the US has multiple rainforests, but only one tropical rainforest in the National Forest System.
After maps, charts, and climate diagrams, Max finally spotted the missing piece.
El Yunque isn't the only rainforest in the US. It's the only tropical rainforest that's part of the National Forest System, and rainforest definitions depend on climate, geography, and even politics.
Exactly. The world is complicated, and that's what makes learning fun.